Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Salma Azzahra. I am a research assistant from School Business Management, Bandung Institute of Technology, and I am one of the authors of Digital Entrepreneurship for Rural Youth Entrepreneurial Process paper. The reason why we choose the topic of this research because the young entrepreneurs have an important role as a driving force of the national economy, especially youth entrepreneurs in rural areas, because they can drive the regional economy, which is spared from the central government. Unfortunately, based on data from Central Bureau of Statistics 2018, the number of young unemployed in Indonesia reached 22%. Rahmatiah et al. 2019 also state that currently the young generation of Indonesia is still difficult to become entrepreneurs, whereas Fatoki in 2014 state that one of the efforts that can be done to reduce the unemployment rate is through an entrepreneurial program, and Rattan in 2018 state that rural residents are able to compete, minimize social inequalities, and accelerate economic growth by utilizing digital technology and becoming digital entrepreneurs. Therefore, it needs an in-depth study to explore the motivation and entrepreneurial process for rural youth to become digital entrepreneur. So, the research objective of this research are: first, finding out motivations which encourage rural youth to become a digital entrepreneur. Second, finding out the entrepreneurial process of rural youth to become digital entrepreneurs. And the research questions are: first, why does rural youth want to be a digital entrepreneur? And the last, how is the entrepreneurial process of rural youth to become digital entrepreneurs? For the literature review of this research, divided into two parts. First, it discusses digital entrepreneurship matters in general, and the second focuses on the entrepreneurial process. Based on Ledin et al. In 2018, the definition of digital entrepreneurship is a part of the entrepreneurial phenomenon that arises from the development of information and communication technology, which causes the majority of activities to be carried out in digital form. Krause et al. 2019 added, with digital technology innovation, it has changed the world of entrepreneurship from a conventional business to a digital-based business. And for the entrepreneurial process, based on Berndson and Crossley in 2012, in general, the entrepreneurial process can be started from generating idea, getting inspiration and motivation, and moreover, making entrepreneurial decisions, fulfilling the capacity of being entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurial business management, identifying opportunity, creating new values, and running the enterprises. This study implemented a descriptive qualitative approach using case study of 11 rural youth digital entrepreneurs in West Java, Indonesia. To answer the research questions, in-depth interviews and observations towards rural youth digital entrepreneurs were conducted. The data were analyzed using coding method by codification, categorizing the data with similar pattern, and formed themes. This is the profile of participants as you can see on the table. The results of in-depth interviews and observations show that the participants consist of 6 women and 5 men. 9 of 11 participants are students who have to divide their time between doing business and studying at school. And only 3 participants who received family permission, and the majority of their family opposed them. The majority of digital rural youth entrepreneurs are engaged in primary sectors such as agriculture and livestock, including its byproducts. The results of in-depth interviews and observations show that the motivation of rural youth to become digital entrepreneurs is because they need income to fulfill their daily needs and help their family, serve their parents, develop their region, environment, and other rural area communities. They also state that they are accustomed to using cell phones in their daily lives, so that they find fun and pleasure in learning digital business and enjoying the process of running and developing a digital business. So, the motivation of rural youth to become digital entrepreneurs comes from push and pull factors. Rural youth choose to take advantage of the development of digital technology in business because, first, small capital to start the business; second, facilitating in expanding market; third, learning digital technology enthusiastically; and last, getting information related to product idea and innovations easily. The majority of digital rural youth entrepreneurs are engaged in primary sectors such as agriculture and livestock, including its byproducts. In the beginning, rural youth discuss with relatives or parents to ask permission. Among participants interviewed, initially only 3 participants who received permission and the majority opposed them. Therefore, rural youth tried to convince their families to support them. In getting permission from the family, rural youth tries to fulfill the capacity of being a digital entrepreneur by saving up the raised capital, learning from friends who are already become digital entrepreneurs, and online research. After getting support from their family, they are confident to run the business. In finding ideas and type of business, they are inspired by social media and their fellows who are already become digital entrepreneurs. Furthermore, they also identify the opportunity by observing their surrounding neighborhoods. In running the business, they also collaborate with neighbors or communities who already have conventional business, innovate the products, and develop their business digitally. So, from this study, it can conclude that the motivation of rural youth to become digital entrepreneurs comes from push and pull factors. Rural youth choose to take advantage of the development of digital technology in business because it needs small capital to start the business, facilitating in expanding market, learning digital technology enthusiastically, getting information related to product ideas and innovations easily. The entrepreneurial process that is experienced by rural youth digital entrepreneurs starts from getting family permission, fulfill the capacity of being entrepreneur, getting ideas for entrepreneurship from social media and digital entrepreneur fellow, and rural youth digital entrepreneur run and develop their business through learning from digital entrepreneurs fellow and online research, and also collaborate with neighbors or communities. The results of this study found that there are indications that rural youth have the potential to become social entrepreneurs because they tend to help their communities, so further research is needed on these indications. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention.